So, welcome back to the Legless Zoo. We are back checking on Mab. It's a bit later in the day, and I think she is oh so subtly, apologies for the shaky cam as I attempt to use my other hand here to hold the camera. So, this is Mab ever so subtly letting us know that she would like to come out. Hi! Hi there, shall we open your door? There we go. And as you can see, when she wants out, she very much wants out. Okay, come on then. Yep, that's a girl. Get into your box. Come on. In you get. Not a girl. You know how this goes. Hi. Come on then. Come on then. Yeah, that a girl. Oh, did you see the camera? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you not used to it? Okay, here you go then. There you go. Come on. I'll take the camera back a little bit. So as you can see, she is perfectly happy to get into her little box. I'm just going to turn it here to catch her tail. There we go. Hi. Calm down. You got to be a little bit patient. And she knows that every time she gets in her little box, she will be lifted into her play tent. There we go. So the nice thing about this is I very much can do that with my hands, so I can have her climb onto my hand. She will do that. And to be fair, sometimes I do have her climb onto me. What I like about the little transport box is that, in theory anyway, anyone could do this for her. So she understands that that's a clear, consistent signal that she gets into her little box. The box will be lifted into her play tent, and this is her exploring area. You can see her little face over there. Hi, baby. You gonna have fun? Yeah? It's actually a little bit later in the day right now. It's about 8 o'clock. It's of course still light outside. So I've noticed at the moment we're having a bit of a heat wave in the south of England, and Mab and Yig in particular have become more crepuscular. So what this means is they're being more active in the morning and in the early evening. And the rest of the day, they are largely pretty inactive. They're sitting in their hides. They're not really doing a lot. Now, the environment in their vivariums and their enclosures is pretty stable. It's not as if the temperatures in there are, higher than they are normally or being affected by the heat wave that we're having, but they do seem to be picking up on the fact that we're having a heat wave. Now, that might be something to do with the, atmospheric pressure or something. I really don't know what it is they're picking up on. But with it being the height of summer, it could just be a seasonal thing. They are behaving in that way where they are much more active in the morning and the evening than they have been for the rest, the earlier part of the summer and the rest of the year. Hi, little girl. You doing some bleleles? Hi. So the nice thing about this tent is there's obviously plenty of things for her to explore in here. Thankfully, hognoses are not particularly good climbers, so she could not climb out of here. But if I did have any concerns about that, or if I wanted to leave the room or anything like that, if I want to go, go into the kitchen, make a cup of tea, something like that, I can zip this lid closed. So if I have any concerns at all that she might get out, or if I was to put a more arboreal snake in here, like for example, a ball python or a rat snake, then I can zip this closed and I know that they will be perfectly safe in here and I don't need to have eyes on them every single second. So, your little thing is blocking your entrance to your hide there. So she can potter around in here for a while. I will let her stay in here until the lights in her vivarium click off. Her enclosure lights are linked, or rather timed, alongside the day length. So at the moment, her lights are going out around about 9:30 at night. And at that point, I will put her back to bed. For that, I will have to pick her up. That's not really something I can do in a choice-based way. But she doesn't mind that too much. And I can certainly show you how I handle that situation as well with her when that's her bedtime. But she can now be in here for about an hour or so, and she can potter around and do whatever she wants. She's not doing a lot of moving. It's quite hard to see. She's doing some nice little tongue flicks. So she's not bothered. She knows this tent and she knows all the stuff in this tent. I do change it up a little bit. She has quite a variety of toys, enrichment, so on, that gets rotated in here. And each time I put things in here, you know, it will obviously be in a slightly different position, in a slightly different arrangement. So there's a bit of variety for her as well. So we will leave her to her exploring time, and we'll come back and check on her perhaps a little bit later. You can see how tiny she is actually compared to the size of this tent. So she has lots of room to move around in here, and there's lots of things for her to explore and to crawl around on. So you have fun in there, baby girl, and maybe we'll see you a little bit later.